It was always a delight to watch him race, and he's known to be the racer who goes for the kill. It also got someone like Ratan Tata to back him for the races personally. The headline, Narain in the Rain, with inverted commas for the rain in the Narain.
Today he has 4,500 franchises. So he built a massive empire. He's just age of 32. And then today he's not even talking about a unicorn. He wants to make a $5 billion listing. I really love him because he has a concept, idea, tested and ensured that customer is delighted, partner is delighted, and then 100x scalability, and then he just went gongo. So he was able to create a brand in 4 years where 4,500 across India, and then he just every day is closing 10 odd outlets.
We are talking about cult brands out here because of the effort from your customers, not from you. The brand grows by the strength of your customers. Mumbai Dabbawalas has a huge brand recall. These guys retain their charm, their simplicity, their motto, brand building has always been sticking and very passionate to what they want to deliver. They work hard, customer is God to them, and everyone has ingrained into their DNA. And they have been delivering against all odds, against all kinds of seasons. And their brand is worldwide. Been invited to Prince Charles' wedding, and Harvard has conducted case studies. So in terms of a brand, I always appreciate this is one homegrown cult brand.
But what beautiful thing that Dabbawalas do is the kind of uniform that they carry. Every Dabbawala with that topi, that very Marathi Manus feature in them, and of course this consistency of the dabbas.
Sanitary padmans, Mr. Arunachala Muruganandam. Commitment to the product and the commitment to get that pad to the world, and that was a revelation in the industry.
Amazing guy. He said, இல்ல என் கதையை ஒரு படமா தான் பண்ண போறேன், யாரோ ஒரு பெரிய ஆள் வந்தா நான் உங்களுக்கு கொடுக்கலான்னு இருக்கேன். See, he was very clear.
So as a brand, it has to have a value. Mahindra as a brand will not at all project what is not there.
Made like a gun, goes like a bullet. It's a mass market brand of choice, followed by the Fauji, Dudwala and the farmer. So now it's become a lifestyle statement amongst metrosexuals, and the brand's recall is many times more than its owners. The Indian Army, after independence, the first order of 850 bullets were given in the year 1952.
A blend of traditional values coupled with the modern outlook made the brand India's first and largest jewelry retail store. This is the first brand. The jeweler guarantees at the store. They guaranteed at the year 1995 itself. So the Tanishq is a jewelry is not a product, but rather manifestation of artistry, and this is why the brand has the distinct honor of being coveted by Indian women.
Although being in the hospitality industries, they don't own a single hotel room. This brand is one of the most successful startup story. Oyo literally solved all the budget hotel search problems in tier 1 and tier 2 cities in India. Oyo now operates in 800 cities across the world. The turnover crossed $1 billion in the year 2020. They've acquired more than 1 million rooms in 43,000 hotels, managing more than 150,000 vacation rental homes.
It started with one hospital with 100 beds, but now 10,000 beds, 70 hospitals, 4,000 pharmacies, 172 clinics, 140 telemedicine centers. They have treated 150 million patients till date. Their emergency room looks like a 5-star hotel. Their mission is tender loving care to each patient. This brand is none other than the Apollo hospitals.
Amul, the taste of India. They have just kept this one Amul girl, the mascot, for years together, and they have not changed. They do this moment marketing, which is so apt. So whether it's a climate change issue, whether it's a Mother's Day, whether it's a Children's Day, whether IPL got postponed, they just pick up the right word. They somehow blend Amul into those words and make a nice Hindi or English line out of it, and catches the attention of everyone. They keep adding a lot of products into their brand, but they still stick to the parent brand Amul. They don't talk about bread and butter and jam and biscuit or anything. They stick to the word Amul and the mascot, and that's something I really loved about this brand.
The so-called cloud kitchen that we talk about today with the Swiggies and the Zomatos of the world, so early in the day, done by Annapurna with its central kitchen.
And the overall, in terms of today's evening, I think I have to give it to KTG because he nailed it in terms of putting down numbers putting down stories, putting down examples, and then he went on, with the next bit, he said, hey, you know what? I am telling you how it's making a true impact in terms of customer experiences. And I think that's the package in terms of when you talk about a brand. And the story of the brand of Enfield also, you can't take it away. It is no doubt a cult in its own regard in terms of all aspects of the brand, how it has gone right from, that's what a cult is, the Doodwala also relates, the school teacher also relates, the Gunda also relates, the cop also relates, the army also relates. So that's the way it's translated. And see the transformation the brand has done in the last 10-15 years, where they went back to the drawing board and say, hey, we probably will become obsolete if we just keep doing this. Let's reinvent ourselves. So they came up with so many variants. So now they've become global. And then, in fact, a little story, when Enfield, like Harley and others brands, wanted to kind of even patent their thump sound. Enfield is known for its thumping sound. And they could not, when they were going green, they were not able to. But then they again went back, worked on their silencer and all sorts of things to say, how can I still be green and yet have a thumping sound? So that's the kind of a cult status that you actually arrive, and you go so deep to deliver that experience for your customer.